In this week's episode, hope for saiga antelopes, tigers return to Kazakhstan, a mystery otter sighting in Japan, and an update on polar bears. We're recapping conservation news in this Roundup Extra. Starting in Kazakhstan, where wild tigers are to be reintroduced 70 years after they became extinct in the country. The animals will be reintroduced in the Ili-Balkhash region, and if successful, Kazakhstan will be the first country to bring wild tigers back to an area where they have been extinct for so many years. Over to South Africa, where private rhino horn owner John Hume recently held the country's first online rhino horn auction, a major event in the ongoing fight by private rhino owners to be able to sell legal horn stocks. Few bidders stepped up to the auction plate, but the event remains extremely controversial. Get the full story at earthtouchnews.com. Heading to Bolivia, where a recent study suggests local jaguars contain high levels of mercury in their bodies. The spotted cat sampled as part of the study had the highest levels of mercury recorded in any wild animal to date. Mercury is often used in small-scale mining as a quick and easy way to separate gold from other materials. Camera traps in Japan recently spotted a mystery mustelid. One rather thrilling possibility is that the video is of a Japanese river otter, last documented in 1979 in Kochi Prefecture and declared extinct by the Japanese Ministry of the Environment in 2012. It's also possible the sighting is actually a Eurasian river otter. From mammals to reptiles. Just days after the eastern indigo snake was reintroduced in Florida, one of the newly free reptiles was spotted devouring a copperhead snake. Indigo snakes are harmless and an important part of the local ecology. The successful hunt is great news for the health of the new population. Off to the Hawaiian Islands, where researchers are continuing their goal of removing invasive yellow crazy ants from the Johnson Atoll. The ants severely disrupt local ecology and are a danger to nesting birds. Heading north, where a survey in Canada's Baffin Bay and Kane Basin showed two polar bear subpopulations previously thought to be declining are likely stable. But the survey also finds that the bears are increasingly feeling the effects of shrinking sea ice habitat. The length of the summer season has increased by 12 days per decade since 1979, and sea ice melt is occurring 3 to 4 weeks earlier. In more mammal news, conservationists have hope for the rare saiga antelope. 25 years ago, there were more than 1 million saiga, but by 2015, there were fewer than 100,000. A new vaccine has researchers optimistic about regrowing the population, as it could eliminate the harrowing goat plague, one of the many factors causing the saiga's population to plummet. Predator control measures have sparked countless headlines in recent months. Romania announced plans to kill or relocate 140 bears and 97 wolves following a rise in the number of attacks on humans, sparking outrage from animal rights groups. Last October, a similar outcry forced the Environment Ministry to retract quotas allowing hunters to kill 552 bears, 657 wolves, and 482 lynx. Rounding off with HARPY Cam. Researchers in Tambaupata, Peru have launched the first long-term video study for the near-threatened harpy eagles. The cameras are teaching us more about how these gigantic birds of prey hunt for prey and raise their chicks. That's it for this week. We want your opinions on these nature news stories. Let us know what you think in the comments below.